afternoon, everybody. My name is Jamie Jew. Welcome back to a brand new video where once again I react to another entry in this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Back to the land of the Scandinavians now, and we turn our attention to effectively the sort of second host nation of this year's Eurovision Song Contest, especially if a bridge is anything to go by. Although that being said, this particular country happens to be more friendlier with one that's right up north and has a massive volcano. But they've given us a couple of good victories, including some lovely teardrops, so let's fly on the wings of love to the dynamic Denmark. And this time around, representing the Danes, it is the turn of Saba. Saba, that was a really terrible one, I'm so sorry. And she is performing the song called Sand. Sandy. Now, I believe I have heard of this, I think, once, but it was like sometime yesterday. This is like the following day of me recording all of this, so it's probably gone and forgotten in my brain, but nevertheless, I will give it another listen and, of course, react to it accordingly for you guys at home. But before I do all of that, I would, of course, encourage you to subscribe to my Eurovision YouTube channel, because I'll be making all sorts of Eurovision juicy goodness, including reacting to all of the entries for this year's particular competition. And of course, I've reacted to all the national finals, I've done live streams, I've done thoughts and all the rest of it, so it's been fun, I'll tell you that much. So, and I'm very close to 1,000 subscribers, so thank you ever so much in advance to get me there. I love you all. Otherwise, without any further ado, let's now dive into and react to Denmark. And without any further ado, play. Oh, big cheers. This is from, of course, the national final. They've still kept the same sound effect from the actual contest. How sad is that? From 2014, of course. Whoa. Oh, oh. Okay, never mind. Good chords. Very white thingy there. A little sleeve thing. Very hard to hear, I must admit. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Trying to get you in with the hook already with a ooh, ooh, ooh. Not gonna lie, it's very hard to hear at the moment. I love the lighting though. Okay, now it's a much more clearer picture, especially with the harmonies. Ooh, and everything. Oh, this is good lighting. Very flashy though. So if you're affected by strobes. There we go, coming in with the beat. This is not bad actually. I do think her microphone's a little bit quiet on this particular performance. But the sound of the instruments and indeed how it all cobbles together is very good. Way with the lighting. Staging is amazing actually. I think the vocals could do with a tiny bit of work, but she's doing alright so far. The lighting is amazing on this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There you go, that's much better vocals there. Interesting that she's gone for the plinth work or stool thing or whatever. There we go, much better vocals. There we go. Got a lot of sand. I get the colour vibes, that's for sure, especially with the fact that it is sand. Oh, weariness. Oh, that's a cool little effect with the lighting. Hey, there we go. I do think that was amazing vocals. I literally was just about to say, I think the chorus may be slightly repetitive, but boy, oh boy, she just went mental with that vocal there. Very good. Hey, oh, that wasn't too bad. Well done, Denmark. Well done. Okay, well, I'm going to give it a few more listens and see what I properly think of it. So here are, as always is the case with my videos, in the meantime, here are, of course, my thoughts. Okay, so for this particular one, it is certainly an intriguing one. Oh, f*** off. Okay, well, this is certainly a very nice listening to song already, and there's certainly a lot going on, which is certainly very helpful towards it, and I will explain why. First off, though, I did feel that as far as Saba herself is concerned, she is not a bad vocalist whatsoever. She is actually very good. I just felt that at times there was a little bit of like, whether something was going on with her headphones. I think probably there was an issue with that, so as a result it wasn't giving her much confidence to like absolutely prowess her vocals or anything. Although that being said, she did recover brilliantly in the second half of the song, but I did feel in the first half it was a little bit like sort of trying to find a place and everything, which is not a nice thing to go to, especially trying to with whatever earphone issues she was going through. It is certainly not a nice feeling to try and like constantly struggle, especially when you're trying to remain professional. That being said, she does look very professional. The outfit on her is very in keeping of her, and actually makes her stand out amongst the middle. So it's very eye-opening and very catching. And very, just very nice. The staging, though, on this particular song is absolutely incredible. Like, especially with the colour, it matches it perfectly well with, well, sand. The lighting effects go well with the drum beats, especially in the middle part goes boom, do 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 do. It matches in very well. The colour coordination with the flashing when it builds up. Okay, there's always a little bit too much flashing sometimes, but that's what some Eurovision songs are like. They always go a little bit too much, but that being said, it impresses other people. So, you know, if it's gonna affect the small lot, I don't think they would mind. No offense to the strobe people. Also, the way the lights pan every now and then, out to certain bits is very, very lovely. I, for one, am particularly impressed with the staging and indeed the camera effects when they go on to the artist herself, even though she's just standing on top of a little plinth thing. A little bit unsure on that. I think probably she could just be okay, just, you know, standing on the floor of the stage, but if they want to elevate her, that's up to them. Of course, I am impressed with her vocals in the second half of the song, whereby it goes kind of thing. It's very nicely done, very well worked. Really am impressed with the vocals towards the second half. And indeed, the staging is just amazing. As for the song, though, it can be improved in certain ways, and it is stuff we kind of had heard before. But that being said, this is a sort of, I would say, a near perfect kind of song for the Eurovision stage itself. It certainly is captivating, certainly very easy listening to. It's very radio friendly. And it can translate well to the Eurovision stage, as we've just seen here, or at least to a certain musical stage. I'm just not so sure people will absolutely vote for it in their complete droves. It's not a meh song or anything else like that. It is half decent, but it's not, again, it's not a wow factor like a lot of songs in this is Eurovision Song Contest. It's not a bad one. It's very middle of the road, but it's something you would probably stick on in the car in the background, or like just having, you know, background music when you're working, for example. It's nothing extravagant, but it is definitely half decent. I do feel it can be a bit repetitive, especially towards the end where she just keeps going sand, sand. Yeah, we know it's a lot of sand. There's a lot of sand around. We get the picture. But do I think Denmark could qualify with this one? I am unsure myself at the moment, considering Denmark's kind of checkered recent history, especially last year. But who's to say they can't qualify with this one? If I'm honest with you, I'm gonna back it at the moment to say it will qualify because it's got that potential. But I wouldn't be surprised if this didn't. So don't shoot me too much in the comments. But you know what? Well done, Denmark. I'm all right with this one. It's not special, but it ain't bad at all. And that about does it for this particular video on my reaction to the Denmark. But never mind what I think. Please do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you see Denmark absolutely dominating the top of the charts? Or is it perhaps just a bit dull for you? Never mind my terribly bad puns. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Otherwise, you know the drill by now. Subscribe for more of my Eurovision juicy goodness. Smash the like button on this video for good measure. And of course, ring the bell to get notified about my latest videos. Still need to recover from my cough. Catch you again in the next one. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.